Volkswagen IDLife concept first look, living its best, IDLife. But before we start, please support us by pressing the like and subscribe buttons, so that we can continue to provide information about car and motorcycle news. Also turn on the bell button to get the latest updates. Your support means a lot to us. Thank you. Volkswagen's new IDLife concept, a future vision of a subcompact, front-wheel driven, all-electric powered crossover, is itself an acceleration of the German automaker's already aggressive accelerate future electrified vehicle strategy. IDLife is also being billed as an eminently affordable EV with wow factor features including facial recognition entry, advanced smartphone integration, a novel removable top, and versatile interior packaging for younger drivers looking to live their best EV life. That three young VW engineers who worked on the IDLife took center stage at its Munich Auto Show debut was no accident. As for when buyers will actually be able to live that IDLife, VW says it's been able to push up the timetable for the production version to 2025, and that it will be priced as little as €20,000, just shy of $24,000 at current exchange rates, to start. There's one catch, however, at least for us Americans, VW says it won't be coming here. IDLife powertrain and performance. The IDLife, like all of VW's smaller EVs, will roll on a version of its MEB component set F platform. But the IDLife will mark the first time a MEB-based model will feature a front-drive powertrain. Its electric motor, rated at 234 horsepower and 214 pounds-to-foot of torque, is positioned at the front of the vehicle, unlike its present ID3 for other markets and the 2021 VW ID4 we get here, which have rear-mounted motors in their base configurations. VW says the IDLife is capable of a 0 to 60 miles per hour time of 6.9 seconds onto a top speed of 112 miles per hour. That's quicker than the 7.4 second 60 miles per hour time we recorded for the ID4 in our first test. Power for the IDLife is supplied by a 62.0 kilowatt-hour battery pack. VW estimates the vehicle will be capable of a range in the neighborhood of 250 miles to a charge and will be able to be recharged to around 100 miles in as little as 10 minutes at a DC fast charging station. Lots of fun features for IDLife living. But enough about all that range and battery and power, let's get to the fun stuff. While we'll be shocked if all of it makes it to the production IDLife given the price point VW is aiming for, the concept has a bushel full of features that the kids will likely be alright with. It starts the access to the vehicle, which utilizes a camera in the B-pillar of the car with facial recognition software, much like many of today's smartphones. Once inside, your smartphone is integrated into IDLife via an app that optimizes communication, infotainment, and ventilation to your presets, with a heads-up display showing an array of information. Additional controls are modified through the hexagonal, open-top steering wheel. There are no buttons of note for traditional functions like wipers and lights, they're replaced instead by a touch-sensitive control panel on the wheel itself. Cameras abound in the IDLife, taking the place of traditional rear-view exterior and interiors mirrors. One of the wowest of the IDLife's features is the addition of a game console and retractable projector, which are integrated into the vehicle's multimedia system. You can also connect your device to the system. Power is supplied via a 230-volt socket, and the game/movie/video is projected onto a screen that extends from the upper part of the dash, covering the entire windshield. The screen itself is operated by your smartphone or a panel in the roof frame. Making things even more impressive is the configurability of the cabin to orient the seating to optimize the viewability of the screen for occupants. The IDLife also boasts multiple flexible stowage compartments, rear seats that can stow vertically so you can easily add objects to the vehicle transversely, and there are multiple inductive charging areas to power up several devices. The seating can also be moved forward and aft to either easily stow long objects like surfboards or positioned to act as a flat floor for sleeping. Oh, and everything's a purple hue on the inside. Why? We're not sure. Maybe the cool kids love purple? Recycling future and exterior features. Volkswagen isn't the first automaker to integrate the use of recycled materials into a concept vehicle, but it's taking it up a couple of landfills on the IDLife. For example, the vehicle's low rolling resistance tires are partially constructed using vegetable oil and resins, recycled rubber, and silica from rice husks.
Thanks for watching. Drop a like. Leave a comment. And don't forget to subscribe to watch more videos like this.